Ooh, I wasn't speaking, I didn't have that on, so welcome to y'all watching. The committee serves as both a recommending and coordinating body for organizations that partner with HCI to improve community health, wellness, and quality of life. Each of the 7 commission districts appoint a representative to the committee, and the county mayor appoints 2 representatives to the committee, which is chaired by Dr. Paul McCord. What is HCI? Well, the final decree defines HCI's 3 focus areas. Health is defined as projects that serve unmet healthcare needs in the community regardless of ability to pay. Wellness is defined as projects that educate the community on maintaining and improving physical and mental health. And quality of life is defined as projects that enhance or improve the overall well-being of Bradley County citizens. The County Commission prioritizes capital projects that can leverage additional state, federal, or private foundation funding. Please note HCI does not fund programming, so if your project is program-based, we encourage you to work with the United Way instead. You may recall there was a policy change last year to allow organizations that have been established for at least 10 years to apply for and receive both Bradley County HCI funds and United Way HCI funds in the same fiscal year. Organizations under 10 years old must choose to pursue either Bradley County HCI funds or United Way HCI funds. United Way regularly conducts a community needs assessment available on their website. The 2024 Community Needs Assessment identified several key needs: stable housing, access to health care, quality child care, transportation, mental health, substance abuse, domestic violence, aging population needs, and financial instability. Addressing any of these needs will strengthen your proposal. As I mentioned earlier, eligible HCI applicants include local governments, state agencies, commissions, or boards, boards established by local governments, as well as agencies established by the state of Tennessee and 501c3 organizations. Projects typically funded as a part of local government operations will not be considered. To date, Bradley County HCI has awarded more than $2.28 million in grants, with individual awards ranging from $5,000 to $118,000. Some of our past projects include Bradley Central Bears Den Cycling, EMS Lucas Life-Saving CPR devices, the Blythe Oldfield Community Garden, the Greenway, Farmers Market North Pavilion, Civitan Handy Park Restroom, Prospect Elementary Outdoor Classroom, the Tennessee State Veterans Home, Tri-State Therapeutic Riding Center, Freedom Park, Urbane Road Pickleball Courts, Candies Creek Greenway, Poetberry Park Basketball Courts, Prospect School Walking Trail, Multi-Purpose Court at the Boys and Girls Club and Pavilion, some facilities at the Elrod Park, Life Bridges Medical Center, and a pavilion at Freedom Park. This year we have $684,442 to award. Please mark these key dates. Letters of intent are due September 22nd by noon, and applications are due October 31st, also at noon. Late submissions cannot be considered. I am available by appointment to conduct a procedural review of your letter of intent or application prior to these deadlines. I encourage you to take advantage of this, as it helps to ensure that your proposal is not eliminated from consideration for technical reasons. Your letter of intent is your introduction to the HCI committee. It should present a compelling narrative of your proposed project, explain how it benefits the community and addresses identified community needs, include a project budget, your organization's current fiscal year budget, a list of board members, and a description of the targeted population with evidence supporting the need for your project. Keep it concise, clear, and engaging. Strong letters of intent will be invited to submit full applications. Make your proposal effortless to review. Again, write concisely and clearly so evaluators can easily understand your project. Follow directions carefully. Missing a step can cost you points. And stay focused. Only include information that is requested. Avoid unnecessary details that distract from your proposal. Show that your project is a priority. Explain why it matters and why it should be funded now. Use relevant data. Demonstrate the need with facts, statistics, or local information, and show how your project addresses that need. Provide evidence of impact. Explain how success will be measured and what outcomes you expect. Identify your team. List your employees and their roles who will be responsible for carrying out the project. Use the provided budget form. This ensures consistency and makes it easier for reviewers to evaluate your request. Be realistic with your budget. Provide accurate numbers and explain in detail how every dollar will be used. Highlight collaboration. Partnerships strengthen your proposal and demonstrate community support. And further to that point, include in-kind matches. This shows additional commitment and investment in the project. And lastly, remember, your award is your award. If costs increase after funding is awarded, then you are responsible for that increase and covering the difference. Reporting requirements. So your letter of intent is accepted, your application is accepted, and then you have some responsibilities. And one of those is that you must submit quarterly reports to the HCI committee, and they are due March 31st, June 30th, September 30th, and December 31st. You must file reimbursement requests with paid invoices and proof of payment. Maintain detailed financial records of grant and matching funds, and allow site visits by HCI representatives before funds are released. HCI awards are reimbursement based, so funds spent prior to contract execution will not be reimbursed. Over the years, the HCI committee has seen a few challenges organizations have faced. If your project includes construction, use reputable providers who guarantee their work. Avoid shortcuts that can lead to costly repairs. Overbilling has also been an issue. Always verify invoices, ensure services match what was billed. And in recent years, inflation has been an issue. Costs may rise sharply, so include a contingency plan in your budget. By carefully planning and verifying your work, you can avoid these pitfalls. Now that the cycle is underway, please direct your questions to me, not to the committee. Please always feel free to contact me if you have any questions. My number is 423-728-7105, and my email is lmoultrie@bradleycountytn.gov. All of that information is provided on the letter of intent. Are there any questions anyone might have today? Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay, the question is if the bids will not be received until after, and Lucy, I'm just redoing this for the folks that are watching that aren't with us today. So again, the question is, if the bids aren't to be received until after the deadline for the letter of intent, what information should you include? I think that probably I would include the architect and the firms that you do. You know who's going to be submitting bids, or is it out for public bid? Do you have any idea? Okay, okay. Okay, so if it is invitation only, I would note that by invitation, these folks have been asked to submit bids, and if they've given you any type of estimate or quote, I would include that as well. Um, and I think that will cover it, and just explain that your application, if you're asked to submit a full application, that you will have a more detailed budget, but for the time being, all you have to work for is an estimate, and that's subject to change. Does that answer your question? Okay. Anybody else? Okay, well, if there are no further questions, I want to thank you for your commitment to improving the health, wellness, and quality of life of our community. I look forward to reviewing your proposals and wish you the best of luck with your projects. Letters of intent, again, are available at the podium. Please take one on your way out the door if you haven't already done so. And again, if you're watching, please contact me and I'll get